based on their meanings, sentences can be of different kinds. They can be declarative or assertive sentences, exclamatory, imperative, or interrogative sentences. We also know that assertive sentences can be either affirmative or negative sentences. Now, a sentence can be transformed from one type to another without changing its meaning. Today, we are going to see how we can transform an affirmative sentence to a negative sentence and vice versa. But before we do that, let us quickly recollect what they are. So, a declarative or an assertive sentence makes a simple statement or states a fact or an opinion, and it ends with a full stop. Now, an affirmative assertive sentence is a positive sentence, whereas a negative sentence is a negative assertive sentence. So, let's get started. He is too sleepy to study now. Now, when you read this sentence, what do you understand? That this boy is very sleepy. He was supposed to study, but he cannot study now. So, how will we write this sentence as a negative sentence? Now, this kind of sentence is transformed in a special way. Let us see how. To do so, let us take the sentence in parts. Let us take the first part. He is too sleepy. Let us write this as he is so sleepy. So, too sleepy has been replaced by so sleepy. He is so sleepy that we add a that. Then, to study now. Who is supposed to study now? He is supposed to study now. So, he is our subject. So, we add the subject he. Then we write cannot. We add cannot. Not makes our sentence negative. That he cannot, and then what is he supposed to do? Study now. So, he is so sleepy that he cannot study now. So, our sentence becomes he is so sleepy that he cannot study now. So, what have we done? We have replaced too sleepy with so sleepy. Then we have added that, then the subject he, and then the modal can. Now, we have used can because our verb is in the present tense. So, we have used can. Then not to make the sentence a negative sentence, and then study now. The bag was too heavy for me to lift. Here also we can see the construction with the word to. So, how will we write this as a negative sentence? We will write it as the bag was so heavy that I could not lift it. Now, let us try to understand what we have done here by taking the sentence in parts. The bag was too heavy. Now, we have written it as the bag was so heavy. So, too heavy has been replaced by so heavy. Then we add that. Now, let us look at the second part of the original sentence. For me to lift. So, who is actually going to lift? I am going to lift. So, here, even though me is in the object position, when we write a negative sentence, we have to bring it to a subject position, and the subject pronoun of me is I. So, we write the subject pronoun I. Then could, because our verb in the original sentence is in the past tense. So, we add could. Then not, which makes our sentence the negative sentence, and then lift. Now, what am I going to lift? The bag. So, I have added it to make the meaning of the sentence clear. So, we have a negative sentence. The bag was so heavy that I could not lift it. Now, what if my original sentence construction was a little different? What if we had it as the bag was too heavy to be lifted by me. Then how would we have written our negative sentence? We would have written it as, the bag was so heavy that it could not be lifted by me. What have we done here? Let us again try to understand by taking the original sentence in parts. Now in this sentence, the bag was too heavy is the same as our first example. So we have kept this the same. The bag was so heavy that. Now let us try to see what we have done with the second part of the sentence. Now we have to be lifted by me. Now what is to be lifted by me? The bag is to be lifted by me. So we are referring to the bag. So we will write it here in a subject position to refer to the bag. The bag is the subject in the first part of the sentence, and so we write it to refer to the same subject. Then we write could, then not, and be lifted by me remains the same. So what do you note here? You will note that in the original sentence, whenever we have an infinitive form, in the new negative sentence, we change the infinitive form to its finite form. You will note that whenever we have the infinitive form, like our sentence here, to lift, we change it to the finite form in the new negative sentence. So we have to lift here and we have changed it to could not lift. Whereas when we have to be lifted in our original sentence, we change it to could not be lifted. The baby is so cute that she charms everyone. Now in the earlier examples, we have seen that we have used the construction so that to make our sentence negative. But in this example, so that is used in the affirmative sentence. So how will we write this sentence as a negative sentence? We will write it as, the baby is too cute not to charm everyone. So what have we done here? So cute has been replaced by too cute. Then we have added a not to make the sentence negative. Then the finite verb charms has been changed to its infinitive form to charm. We know that the sentence construction with TOO always has the infinitive form of the verb following it. Then we have removed the subject she and then written the rest of the sentence everyone. Also you will notice that has been omitted in the sentence because in the sentence construction with TOO we do not need a that. Now let us try to do this exercise. Transform the following sentence from affirmative to negative. These shoes are too exorbitant to be afforded. How will we write this as a negative sentence? We will write it as, these shoes are so exorbitant that they cannot be afforded. So what have we done here? Too exorbitant has been replaced by so exorbitant. Then we have used that, and then we have put they to refer to the subject, these shoes. Then cannot and be afforded is staying as be afforded. There is no change in that part of the sentence. So we have these shoes are so exorbitant that they cannot be afforded. Now let us learn to change the negative sentence to an affirmative sentence. Hiten is so gentle that he cannot fight over such trivial matters. How will we write this as an affirmative sentence? We will write it as, Hiten is too gentle to fight over such trivial matters. So what have we done here? So gentle has been replaced by too gentle. We have omitted that because in our sentence construction with TOO, we don't need that. Then we put the infinitive form of the verb fight, to fight, and then the rest of the sentence over such trivial matters. So we have Hiten is too gentle to fight over such trivial matters. You will note that we have omitted cannot because we don't need the not in our positive sentence, and we don't need the help of the auxiliary verb can. The thief ran so fast that the police could not catch him. How will we write this negative sentence as an affirmative one? We will write it as, the thief ran too fast for the police to catch him. Now here what have we done? So fast has been replaced by too fast. So we have the thief ran too fast. Now let us look at the second part of the original sentence. That the police could not catch him. So what do we understand here? That the thief was so fast that the police could not catch him. So we have removed that in our affirmative sentence, and we have used an appropriate preposition for to show the ability of the police. So we have the thief ran too fast for, then we have written the subject. The subject in the second part of the sentence is the police. So we have written the police here, and then we have omitted could not and changed the finite form of the verb catch to its infinitive form, to catch, and then him. Now this him refers to the thief. So we have the thief ran too fast for the police to catch him. Now let us try to do this exercise. Transform the following sentence from negative to affirmative. The water is so cold that I cannot drink it. Now let us see this sentence in parts. The water is so cold that I cannot drink it. So here in the second part of the sentence, what is the subject? I. So how will we write this sentence? Let us understand. The water is so cold. We will write this part as the water is too cold. So we have replaced the so with too. Then we will omit that. We will not write that. Now let us look at the rest of the sentence. I cannot drink it. Now who cannot drink it? I cannot drink it. So the water is too cold for me to drink. So I will write for me. Then I will omit the cannot. Then I will write the infinitive form of drink, which is to drink. And it refers to the water. We need not write it again. So we will not write it also. And our final sentence will be, the water is too cold for me to drink. So what did we learn today? Today we have learned to transform affirmative sentences to negative sentences and vice versa with the construction TOO2 and so that. Now they might seem a little difficult to you when you begin learning them. All that you need to do is practice as many examples as you can and you will soon master it. Follow the rules and look at the video if there is any confusion. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at DeltaStep.com or download the DeltaStep app to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You can also win amazing prizes like PlayStation, iPad, watches and many more along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So learning at DeltaStep is not just fun and easy, it is also rewarding. So register for free now.